You got cheated on. That son of a bitch, right? And somehow you found it in your heart to forgive that person, which takes a lot of courage to do, to be honest. And I commend those who found a way to trust again. But I wanted to address those who may have forgiven that person a little too early. Now, when I say that, I mean that with the utmost respect. I know there's a lot of people out there that love who they're with and they'll do anything to fix a bad situation. It's just sometimes it's not a process that just could be fixed like ta-da. It takes a good amount of time, and way too often I've seen people tell the person that they love, okay, you cheated on me, you did this wrong thing, but I forgive you. Yet their behavior contradicts that. Now, in my definition of forgiveness, or what I've been raised to believe, that when you forgive someone, you don't hold them accountable for what it is that they done. You're done with it, and on top of that, the forgiving is for you, right? And so, but sometimes what you see is that you often find people that say that they've forgiven that person. If you're one of those friends that people talk to about their relationship problems or whatever, and they suspect that they're messing around still, granted, that whole cliche, once a cheater, always a cheater, and sometimes your instincts may be right. At the same time, that contradicts, in my book, to the whole aspect of forgiving. It makes no sense to say that you don't hold something against someone by saying you forgive them, and then turning around and you're snooping on their Facebook, you're watching what they're liking, you want to know where they are, when they say they're going to be there, and it's just surveillance 24/7. And you put this under the mask of that person's trying to earn my trust back. The only problem with that is that if somehow in some magical world they figured out how to survive within you know your spy gear, and they gain your trust back, you realize that the trust that you're giving them is that you trust that your surveillance equipment works well and that they've behaved under your surveillance. So as long as that's there, I trust you. But if that's not the case, if you just need that just so you can transition to things being back to the way they were in some kind of way, it's fair. But it's common that that never happens. That the surveillance stays there even after they've claimed they've forgiven the person and everything seems to be cool. But the minute that person goes back to doing their own thing or whatever, it's automatically going to go to assuming that they're cheating. And that person has every right to feel bad and to want to try to come to that place. I'm just saying that it's to my advisement. I would say that you take your time with forgiving someone. You be completely honest with yourself. Self-evaluate yourself. And if you can't come to that place where you're like, you know what, I can trust this person around anyone, and I don't have to know where they are all the time. I don't have to know their Facebook, their Twitter, all those other things. You can sincerely be like, okay, you messed up. I forgive you. I want to move forward. If you can sincerely do that, then you're a superhero. But for most people who go through traumatic events like that, it takes them a bit of a while. So take that time. Don't rush it. If the person loves you and they're truly sorry, they'll wait with you. But if they're rushing you, if they're like, babe, do you forgive me? Trust me, they're doing that, then obviously they're just trying to get back into their groove again. But I could be wrong. No one is perfect, and sometimes they really do mean it and they just want to get back to loving you. But in my opinion, if someone loves you, they'll wait on your terms for however long it's going to take you to have that healing process going. And this applies to men and women. This isn't just guys messing around, it's women messing around. They do the same thing. We're all equal. And so I just wanted to give people out there who are going through that difficult time in their life to realize that you don't have to forgive people too fast. Like, self-evaluate yourself. And if you said that already to someone and they're, happy-go-lucky, they're like, okay, this person forgives me, it's scary and it's sad, but let them know, hey, I spoke too soon. I don't completely forgive you. I can't get that out of my head. And if that person wants to work with you on that, or or they just like, no, you said you forgive me and now you're switching up, and they just start to show all kinds of signs that they don't really love you, then you got to call it quits. It's not easy. These things aren't easy, but you got to at least consider it, and put yourself first as much as you can. Not being selfish, but putting yourself first. And I just want to let you guys out there know that I love you guys. Don't hurt each other, Try to understand each other, try to communicate better. Like, that's just the whole foundation of every relationship, and we heard it thousands and millions of times before. It's real. You really have to assess yourself and then respond clearly with a clear mind and a clear conscience and everything. So thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch this video. If it's helped you, if it applies to you and relates, please comment below, share, and I really look forward to doing more of these videos. If you have any ideas that you want to see me talk about, just let me know. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy to do these things. It's nothing for me. I can do this. So thank you. I love you. Thank 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 you.